Shalom, I'm Alex the Radical, and welcome to a Radical Review. Today, we'll be talking about the Lems Chukka shoe. Originally, I got this shoe for my birthday, and I was really hyped to be able to skate this shoe. I saw this shoe when it came online, and I realized that this actually might be the perfect shoe for skateboarding. So without even realizing it, Lems has made a shoe that has all the different qualities that I look for when it comes to a skateboard shoe. It has a nice, round, asymmetrical toe box that contours the shape of your foot. It has an outsole that's 9mm thick, and it's very, very flexible. And what I found is that this is actually the perfect blend of ground feel, but also impact feel. So having this air injected rubber, whenever I jump over big things, I don't feel the impact as much. And that's really cool because that means I can use this shoe for different kinds of activities, and it's also very durable. I have lost a little bit of tread pattern here, but honestly, I still have pretty good grip when it comes to skateboarding, so I've had no issues in that regard. This, in combination with the insoles as well, has also been really good. I've been using footprint insoles for the past couple of years now because literally it's like skateboarding's best kept secret. Basically, a guy made a company because he wanted to make insoles to help skateboarders, so it has a high density foam that's non-Newtonian based, so it keeps its form, but you're still able to take the impact of skateboarding itself. Now on the website, they do have different versions of these. I usually go for the flat model because I'm trying to make sure that my arch is built up over time and can build up its own strength, but they do have insoles that have arch support if you'd like it. They even have custom insoles where you can put something like this in an oven and has material that heats up, and you actually walk on it for a bit and you have your own custom insole for like 40-50 bucks. So that's amazing, saves you a bunch of money, and they're really good insoles. I always recommend people to get these simply because there's nothing on the market today that's very similar to this, so check it out. When it comes to the stock insole, it is 3mm thick, so if you are gonna get one of these, just make sure it matches this. I have a 5mm insole. That's simply because I want something that's gonna last me a long period of time, and I just want to be able to switch it from one shoe to another. But I realized when it comes to sizing and fit for this particular shoe is that my foot actually sits a little bit higher in the shoe, so my toes don't spread out as much, but they still have just enough room to move, which is great. When it comes to the size, I actually tried this on in store and I found that a size 9 was actually too snug for me. When it comes to the sizing and fit of this shoe, I realized that a size 9 was a bit too snug for me. I think that's because I've been working on my dexterity of my toes, so my toes have gotten wider over time, or maybe it's just the way that the Lems shoe is made. It does have that nice asymmetrical toe box, but it's more of a straight fanning kind of shape, so it does widen out towards the pinky as well as the big toe. However, if you are going to try on the shoe, I highly recommend trying it on in person at your local store. Where I'm in Toronto, there's a store called Cool East Market, and I will link it in the description, and that's where I tried on these shoes. And I found that the 9.5 was perfect for me. I had just enough room that moved my toes. And my big tester to make sure a shoe actually fits really well is to wear toe spacers, because I know that over time my toes will spread out, so I always wear them when I go to try on shoes. I found that size 10 was just way too big for me. So if you're gonna try this shoe, I suggest consider trying a half size, but definitely try it on in person just to see how it would work best for you. When it comes to skateboarding, that's up to you, because I think a half size would work pretty well for some people, whereas others, they may just need a full size up. Other than that, I've had really no issues with this shoe. The only issue is that this material is canvas. Now, when it comes to skateboarding, if I regularly had a canvas shoe, this would be destroyed in like a day. But thanks to my combination of my setup, I actually been using rubber grip tape, and that's been helping my shoes last 5 times longer. So I have been using rubber grip tape for about 4 to 5 years now, and what I love about it is that it functions like regular grip tape. I have the same grip, I'm still able to do my tricks, and I stay on the board, which is great. I won't skate in the rain because it's just dangerous with this. But other than that, this in combination with my shoe has allowed it to last a long period of time. So if you are going to get rubber grip tape, I highly suggest checking out DKL. I'll link in the description below. But that in combination with this shoe is like the perfect marriage, because your shoe is able to last a long period of time and you're really able to really experience the full abilities of this shoe. Now, currently they've actually discontinued the shoe on their website. I hope that's because they're going to update it with different materials or maybe change the outsole design. If you are interested in getting it, go check out lems.com just to kind of see what they have. In the past, they have offered this in a suede and a corduroy material, so hopefully they improve on this and maybe just keep it in suede, I don't know. But there are two other shoes you can check out that are similar to this when it comes to an actual shoe with a wide toe box that you could use for skateboarding. The first one is called the Lems Chukka shoe. Basically, it's just a low top shoe, has a similar outsole to this one. It's 9mm thick, air injected rubber, wide toe box, you're good to go. The second one is called the Lems Court, and it looks like a really good shoe because they have two different versions of the outsole design that has more of a grippy outsole. So I'm really interested to see like what that shoe would look like for skateboarding, but those are definitely two other models you can check out for yourself to see that it'll work for you. But other than that, I had no downsides with this shoe. The only preference I changed was the laces. I don't know what it was about it when skating, but they seemed a little bit too short, so I decided to swap them out for these ones, and other than that, it's been working pretty well. So if you're looking to get this shoe, I will link it in the description below. You can check it out for yourself. Also, if you do start to have rips in the shoe, the only reason I got rips is because a friend of mine also has a twin tail shape and I just wanted to test it out. So that's how I got these, honestly. But another skate friend of mine told me about this glue called E6000, and basically it's like a rubber compound glue. So I used it on this shoe and it's been holding up pretty well. I will also link that below so you can check it out for yourself. But other than that, this is literally the perfect shoe for skateboarding. And the reason why I advocate for this so much is because there is so many different footwear designs that have come in and out of skateboarding, and nothing is really innovated on the toe box and actual durable outsole materials. I find this is always this battle between your shoe lasting longer or your board lasting longer. But I find that this is definitely going to be the next step when it comes to footwear design innovation. The barefoot shoe movement has been growing in the past 10 years, and there's a lot of different brands that have come and gone, but I find that this is actually the perfect shoe for skateboarding. So if you're looking to get this shoe, check out the links in the description, see it for yourself, and see if it can work for you. This has been Alex Radical. Thank you for checking out my Radical review, and we'll see you in the next video.